Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be filming a makeup tutorial for you guys. It's kind of like a Christmas party slash like 1930s style makeup. My mum, I don't know if I mentioned in my last haul video, the yellow dress that I bought from Virgo's Lounge was for her 50th birthday party, which was a couple of weekends ago. I wore this makeup look that I'm going to do for you guys now, and I didn't have time to film me getting ready because it was all a bit kind of rushed and manic, and Mum was a bit stressed, but she had a very good time. So I am going to recreate the look that I had for the party tonight. So it was like my mum's birthday's in December, so it's kind of Christmassy, and yeah, I like kind of like 1930s style, kind of simple but still effective makeup. So I wanted to show you guys how I did it, and also I apologise for being kind of like really absent on here. I've been having really bad skin problems with spots, like literally I've wanted to do this like tutorial for a couple of weeks now and my skin's just been so bad, but I've decided I've put my foundation on, just the base, because I thought my skin doesn't seem to be getting any better, and I was really self-conscious to come on camera with it, so I thought I'd put my foundation on and just suck it up. I don't know, you can probably still see them, but I'll do my concealer and stuff in a bit. So I will get cracking. I first of all have been loving using my Bobbi Brown corrector. This one is in Light Bisque, and if you haven't heard of the Bobbi Brown corrector, it's not a concealer. Well, it is kind of, but it's basically, if you get dark circles under your eyes, it's good to kind of just like even out the skin tones. I get kind of like quite dark purpley colours under my eyes, called bags, and this is like got really nice kind of like pinky tones to it, and it kind of just evens it out a little bit. So if I come forward a little bit more, excuse my horrible face, and I just get a little bit on my finger, and excuse me while I'm just looking in the mirror, I'm just like dabbing that under the eye area. And this is like not instead of your concealer, this is to use just underneath it, just to help conceal the dark circles a little better. And this is just really nice for, I think this is going to be like a new staple in my routine. I really love it. It's really kind of like helped me. So that is that. Next, I use my Lasting Perfection concealer. For under my eyes, literally just dab it down and pat it in. Sorry, I've got a really tickly throat today, so apologies for coughing a little bit. Literally, yeah, just dab that in. I find it gives kind of like a better and fuller coverage than rubbing it in. Just like lightly pushing it in. And the same on the other side. And this might seem like quite a lot of under eye makeup, but it's not at all cakey, which is something that I really hate, and I think the corrector really helps that. It gives the concealer kind of like a base to work on, and so it doesn't feel kind of like heavy under your eye, and it does feel more effective like than just concealer on its own. And then if to cover up my spots and things, I don't like to put this directly onto them anymore because I think probably spreading germs and stuff, so just put a little bit onto the back of my hand and just dab my finger into it just to pick up what I want, and then again just dabbing that over my blemishes. This is a really attractive angle of my face, guys. Hope you're enjoying it. Another thing, I use different fingers for different blemishes because I don't want to spread like grossness around my face. There's a lot of grossness at the minute. Okay, and then to finish off the face, just using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. This is Natural Light Plus, which I think is like a newer shade that they brought in for like in between medium and light. And then literally just setting kind of like the forehead, down the nose, chin, and then under the eyes as well. Using my Real Techniques buffing brush, which is just a lovely brush. I use this for my foundation and for my powder. I just think it's really lovely. Okay, once that is done, I use my Bobbi Brown, not Bobbi Brown, it's not Bobbi Brown at all. It is my Benefit Browsings in medium. Now I can't show you the palette because I dropped it and smashed it everywhere. Much to my disgust, it is now an absolute mess in here, so I think I'm just going to have to suck it up and get a new one. But yes, I won't show you. It's like basically well, I can try and show you without it tipping out. Like a kind of wax and powder for finish, and I just dip in the wax and the powder at the same time, and I just feel it gives kind of like a nice finish, so bear with me. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this very well. It's kind of defining the brows. Brows are my favourite thing to do. Like, I would much rather have my brows done than kind of like my eyes. I know that sounds weird, but yeah, brows is the favourite thing. I just love how much more dramatic they make your face. I know it looks absolutely ridiculous with one on and one off, and how pale I am as well, but when the look's completed, I quite like it. Just the other side as well. And I just think this is just really, really nice and simple and easy, and I much prefer using the Benefit Browsings than just using a pencil. I think it gives kind of like a bit more longer wear and looks like just a lot nicer, and kind of like matches, like it's a better kind of like match for your eyebrows than just a pencil. I find like sometimes pencils can either just be like a bit too light or a bit too dark, and yeah, like big kind of like dramatic brows is definitely a look I like to go for. So yeah, just blending those in. Okay. Oh, my hands are dirty now. God, I look absolutely ridiculous with just my brows done. Okay, next up is the blusher, which is a Clinique blusher. I don't know, it's like reflecting everywhere, in Smouldering Plum. I think plum shades are just really lovely for kind of like Christmas time, Christmas parties, like just a much kind of like warmer but like deep colour to use. And for applying this, I use my Real Techniques contour brush. I just absolutely love this. I was actually sent this product and a few others in this routine by a company called the Perfumes Club, and they sell kind of like discounted designer makeup and perfumes. I think they're based in Spain, but it's like so much cheaper, and I just can't get over just how brilliant it is. Like, you can pick up some kind of like Chanel things and Clinique and just like every kind of like designer brand you can think of, they're on there, and it's just, yeah, love it, so much cheaper. So yes, that's that blusher, just a lovely like kind of like nice warm glow to the cheeks, which I really like. Okay, and once I have done that, moving on to my eyeshadow, using my Bobbi Brown Sparkle eyeshadow in Bone, which is number 19. And it's just kind of like a really light, whitey, glimmery, glistening, sparkly glitter eyeshadow. Just literally using kind of like a little one to apply this. Put this all over the lid. Just kind of like brightening the eye area, working it up to kind of like the top of the brow as like a highlighter. I really love this shade. I think it's so nice and naturally like pretty. I just think it's lovely. And then the same on the other side. Let's see. I'm not very good at my angles, guys, am I? And maybe just looking to the viewfinder makes it a bit blurry, doesn't it? And then I just kind of like put a little bit onto the crease of the waterline as well. Okay, so once I've used that, this is a new Sisley eyeshadow in Burgundy. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I just absolutely love this shade. Again, like plums for kind of like a winter Christmas party look. I just absolutely love. And I think it's quite typical in 1930s kind of style makeup as well. It's just really classic and just lovely, and this colour is just so rich and yummy, and it's got like slight kind of shimmer to it, but not like anywhere near like the sparkle in the Bobbi Brown. It's just nice and subtle and lovely, and it is quite dark. So firstly all are just applying it with the little applicator, and then I will buff it in with my Sigma Precision Round brush, which is number P82, which is just really nice for kind of like blending it in. And so I'm just going to do this in the crease of the eye. You can see kind of like how dark it is, so just really lightly applying it. And I know it looks funny now, but I will blend it in a second, so bear with me. Just want to make sure you guys can see. I just absolutely love like purpley plummy colours. I think they're so gorgeous and rich and just make you kind of feel like a bit more glamorous. And because I usually tend to go for like browns and golds and things, and I still love that, but I think kind of like just to make it a little bit different to you every day, it's nice to use something a little bit different. And then just blending that in to kind of soften it a little bit. And the same on the other eye, just blending it in. And then I just go over again just a little bit with the Bobbi Brown eyeshadow, just to make sure it's not kind of too structured. Okay, so that's the eyeshadow done. Now I apply my Maybelline white eyeliner into the waterline. I think I mentioned this before in my haul video, that this was kind of like a new thing I was using for winter. It just really makes my eyes feel like brighter, and I think it feels much nicer than having like the black eyeliner on your waterline, like, because I think every girl knows that kind of smudges a lot and feels, and it just, yeah, it makes your eyes red. And I think it's just nice having something brighter in your eyes, especially if you've got smaller eyes. Like I've got quite small eyes, it just makes them pop a little bit more. I'm not sure how I'm going to put this on because I need to look in the mirror and it's going to be quite difficult, so I might just have to look down, but bear with me. Oh, this is really difficult, guys. I just do it like this. Sorry, you guys don't like eyes. You can kind of see the whiteness coming through. I feel like it's just brightens the eye area instantly. And then for kind of like under the waterline, I like to still have like a darker eye. So I use, I think this is so old now, it's Diddy, but I think it's another Rimmel, just a pure black pencil. And then just running that right under the waterline. Nothing kind of like too bold, but just right under there. And the same on the other eye. Sorry guys, this requires concentration. I can't talk and do eyeliner at the same time. I'm learning. Okay. And now for the top, using Chanel just liquid eyeliner in black, and this is like a really nice kind of like precision point one. Again, this was from the Perfumes Club, so much cheaper than buying from Chanel directly or from another wholesaler. It's got like a little twisty thing on the bottom, so you just press that for enough times to kind of like get out the amount of stuff that you want. And then I'm going to do kind of like a full eye with this liquid eyeliner. And then before I'm going to do kind of like flicks on each side. Before I do that, I'll do this side just around before I do the flicks. Oh, this is difficult. What side do I go on? Ugh. Okay, and then just give it another twist, and just I draw a straight line out in the crease of my eye, and then I just join both sides round it. And then the same on the other side, just a straight line out, and joining it together. Okay. Oh, my face still looks really weird. It will come together in a second, I promise. Okay, and then I really love, absolutely love, this is kind of like a staple for whenever I go out, is my Collection 2000 Glam Crystals like glitter eyeliner. And I literally just put this underneath the waterline, just in the corners, and then on the other side as well. Just makes the eyes kind of like glisten a little bit better, and just in the corners of the wings as well. Okay, and just curling my eyelashes just with a crappy curler. I need to invest in a good curler. This one is awful, but yeah, just holding down, pressing, tilting back a little bit because it just gives you a little bit more volume to your eyelashes. Same on the other side. And then using my Rimmel Extra Wow Lash. And this is quite kind of like, Rimmel is obviously like a lower end high street brand, a bit cheaper, works so well. I absolutely love this mascara. I received it and I was like, not sure whether it's gonna be a favourite because I love my Benefit, they're real. I think that's amazing. But this is just, I really love this. It's great for building volume and it's not cakey or flaky, and yeah, really impressed. So, oh, I nearly forgot then, always putting on the bottom first. So when you look up, you're not getting any kind of like unwanted mascara on your top lid. I never kind of like have too heavy bottom lashes because I've got my dark circles. I kind of don't want to draw any more darkness to them than necessary. And then yeah, just building up the eyelashes. I kind of do one layer on one side, one layer on another, and then go back over and build them up again. And I think this is just a really lovely, easy to apply mascara. It's lovely. And I always kind of like go up with my lashes and like down on the top as well, so just to make sure that both are covered. Okay, and then to finish off, this is the last thing, this has taken quite a while, is my YSL lipstick in Rouge Pure Shine shade 21. This is an absolutely gorgeous shade for Christmas. I love the packaging of YSL, I think it's so clever. This one, you push the top and it pops out and you pull it out. Oh, amazing, makes all the difference. You get what you pay for, guys. And then yeah, just a lovely kind of like crystally, like glistening shade. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Again, this was sent to me by the wonderful Perfumes Club for a much more affordable price than you would get in the store. I just absolutely love this lipstick. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It's got a lovely shine and glisten to it, and it just really helps to set off the look. So this, guys, was my face for my mum's birthday party, and how I think I will be having my face for the works Christmas party. So I hope you guys found that helpful. It's a little bit kind of like more glamorous and a bit more effort than my daily makeup routine, but it's nice to kind of like dress up every once in a while, and I actually really enjoy applying this routine. I don't think it's kind of like, it doesn't take too much time, and it's not that much different from my daily. It's just like a bit more with the eyes and a bit of a bolder lip, and it's just still really simple, but you feel kind of like a bit more glamorous than just general daily day-to-day makeup. So I hope you guys found that helpful, and I am hoping to kind of do a few more tags over the next couple of weeks. I'm actually going to Australia on the 27th of December until the end of January, so I'm not going to be able to film for a whole month again, but I'm hoping that I might be able to get another video in before I leave, fingers crossed. So I hope you guys, if I don't speak to you before, I hope you have a really amazing Christmas and a happy new year, and that 2013 is kind of like everything you guys hope it to be. I'm really positive about 2013. I think it's going to be the best year. I'm willing it to be my best year. So I hope you guys have a lovely time whatever you're doing. And again, if you have any suggestions of videos that you want to see, any other tutorials or tags, or any suggestions for just regular videos, then comment below, let me know, and I will do my best. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.